What's going on, Coast of the Bend? This is Dynamic D, and it's another episode of Have You Heard? Let's go ahead and hop into it real quick. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dynamic D, as you always know. But we finna jump into a new guest we got on the show today. He goes by the name of J-Stylez. He's from the Coastal Bend. He's gonna rock it for y'all. But if y'all don't know about him, he's gonna tell a little bit about himself. So go ahead and check it out real quick.
My name is J-Stylez. I come from Corpus, CHRISTI, Texas, born and raised. I would have to identify my music as more like hip-hop. The way I got into music, well, I used to run track back in high school, man, and I would always have headphones on my head. I would listen to the Hot Boys, man. That was back in like 96, 94, 96, I believe it was. But I had a partner named Willie Nichols, man. You know, he had a name called 5 Cent, rap name 5 Cent, and he was already doing the music stuff already. And he kind of introduced me to the game, man. He gave me my rap name. My last name is Johnson, so we just kind of rolled with the name J-Stylez, and it just stuck ever since. And he's kind of the one who kind of brought me into it, man. He was doing shows and beatboxing and rapping in front of people in front of lunch. So that's what I wanted to do, So I decided to jump into the game and just try it out and see how it fit for me. I've been rapping for about 11 years, man. I started off with a group called Stars Incorporated. It was just a bunch of us little kids, man. We was like in the 10th grade, I think it was, going to Miller High, man. And there was one dude out of the group, man, that his parents had money and stuff, man. So they bought him a little studio, a little microphone and stuff. We go over there and record. So we started handing out demos, man. And then the people at school was liking it. So we just kind of shot off from there, man. My influences, probably, I would have to say Tupac. Because of the simple fact, man, he just touched a lot of people, man. Rest in peace to him. He touched a lot of people, man. He had millions and millions of fans, which is where I want to be at, someday. But, his music was just so influential, man. I just liked everything about him, man. Every track was just a hard hitter. My first performance, I would have to say, there used to be a club called Y2K, man. I believe the amphitheater was next to it. It was a UGK concert, man, and they actually wound up not showing up, man. I don't know what happened with that, but there was a lot of people there, man, and I got to perform in front of thousands of people. It was like one of my first performances. It made me feel like a star, man. I mean, like when I got off stage, man, it was just like, wow, man. I couldn't believe I was performing in front of that many people, man. It felt like that was all for me. One of my most memorable performances would have to be, it was the Zero, Lil Flip, and Big Pokey show, probably about 3 months ago, man. And there was a bunch of people there, man. I mean, the place was packed, jam-packed. Lil Flip brought me out. I was really surprised. I was backstage, man, and he just called my name out of nowhere. And a lot of people, my song's been playing on the radio, 102.9 The Bomb. And a lot of people been listening to my music, man, but didn't know that was me. So when he brought me out, all of my friends and, people from high school that actually showed up to the show that I hadn't seen in a while, they didn't believe that it was me. They couldn't believe that was me on the radio, man. So that was probably one of the most memorable, shows that I've ever done. I performed basically a lot of places over Texas, man. I've been to Bay City, I've been to Austin, been to Houston, been to Dallas, just a lot of places over Texas, man. I performed in little bars, clubs, car shows, you name it, I've probably been there. I consider my music, more unique than others because of the simple fact that, I try hard not to say as much cuss words, and, I kind of want to reach the children, man. Because the kids is the one who buy the music, man. I want to kind of, pretty much stay away from the gangster rap, Basically, that's pretty much it, man. I see myself and my music in the near future, maybe signed to a major label, maybe, if the money is right. But if not, I can probably just remain local. My main goal is to, sell 100,000 copies plus. That way, I can make buku bucks off this, you know what I mean? What I want people to take from my music, I want them to be able to, relate to my music, man. I want them to be able to sit back. I want old folks, little kids, people my age, middle-aged people. I want everybody, to basically feel my music, man, and kind of relate, in each song. I want some person or each person to be able to relate to some, one of my songs, man, off the album. Not just my album, just my music, period. I want somebody just to relate to it. The songs I'm planning on playing on the show today, and the reason, this name of the song is called Like Me. It's featuring Gabe Parker. And it was just one of the hottest singles off the track, off the song. It was just one of the hottest tracks off the album. It was real catchy. The hook was catchy. It didn't have no cuss words in it. I mean, it was just the song. Like I said, the reason why I picked it would be because I got a video to it. There's a lot of hype in the city going on about this song. And like I got little kids actually singing my song, man. So, that is the song right now, that I have out right now that's actually doing something. Well, actually, there was a lot of people involved. It was, hundreds of people involved. I like to thank everybody for coming out to that video as well. But it was, mainly about 4 people were basically, involved, which would be myself, my partner Jeff. It would have to be Havo G for constructing the video and putting it together, and Steve from Freddie Records. Those are the main 4 people. Basically, the concept behind the video, I didn't come up with the concept. I would have to give all the credit to Havo G. He's the one who kind of constructed the video and put it together. What I did, I gave him the song. I told him this is the song that I wanted, to shoot the video for. He took the song, and within like a day, he came back. This is, he already had it envisioned. He was sitting up there talking to me. I can remember him sitting up there talking to me. And he was saying, this is how this is gonna be done, man. I want, we're gonna come out with a boxing suit, and, he pretty much got everything together, man, as far as the rooftop. The only thing that I did come up with would have to be the last part where we're rapping. When I was rapping, and, people were standing around me, just your everyday thing. I had to bring the cars and the motorcycles and having everybody to come out with. But as far as the rooftop goes and the boxing scene in the airplane, that all was Havo G, and I give him a lot of credit for that because, that's really what made the video, man. And like I said, without that content, man, video probably wouldn't be the way it is now. What I've learned from my music video would have to be that I got a lot of love, man. I really didn't expect that many people, to be at my video. Once I announced it on the radio, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of people to show up. But once I left out of that boxing gym, man, and I saw all the people out there waiting with their cars and people waiting on me to, to do my thing, it was love, man. It just made me learn that anything can be accomplished, man. If you put your mind to it, man, anything can be done. Just keep your faith in God, and everything will fall right in place, man. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for making this possible. Giving me this, blessing me with this talent here. Because like I said, without him, man, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I want to give a shout out to all the local artists. Y'all know who y'all are, man. The list goes on and on, but I can name a couple, man. Like The Tribe, Johnny Moog, J Real, Gotti Gang. Bina Productions, of course, my partner Uday. Willie Nichols. I mean, just all the local artists that are doing things in Corpus Christi and putting our name on the map. I can sit up here all day, man, and just name y'all, but I ain't got enough time to do all that. But you know who you are, man.